All right, we are back with another interview with Behind the Blue. This group is kind of a unique group because what they do is they find a Herricks staff member, a teacher, an administrator to interview to learn more about their role in the school and then have a little fun to find out a little bit more behind the scenes and more about them. So we get to know the teachers and the staff members and the administrators, and it kind of makes it kind of a cool place at Herricks because then we get to know everyone a little bit more. Without further ado, I'm going to let these guys start off with another cool episode where we get to meet somebody among us at Herricks.
Hello and welcome to Behind the Blue, where we interview a random staff member in our school and get to know more about them. Today we're interviewing Miss Scala, who is the OT teacher for Herricks Middle School.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you guys doing today?
Great.
Thank you for having me.
I feel that teachers like math, science, and social studies, everyone knows what they teach, but I feel that not too many people know what OT means and what you do as an OT teacher.
What a fabulous question. So as an occupational therapist, that's what OT stands for, is occupational therapy. What I do is I help children develop the skills that they need to be able to participate independently in class. If that's working on their gross motor skills, which are your big muscles, your fine motor skills, which are your little muscles, like little muscles in your hand, and we each have 6 little muscles in our eyes. Our visual motor skills, which is coordinating our hands and our eyes together. And our bilateral skills are using both sides of our body together and our upper and lower bodies together, helping them coordinate and become independent in the classroom.
What's the difference between OT and PT?
Physical therapists work more on mobility, being able to navigate around the school, being able to do stairs, being able to jump. Whereas occupational therapists, we focus more on the fine motor stuff and the visual motor and coordinating our vision and our fine motor skills together.
What is your favorite subject when you're in school?
What was my favorite subject when I was in school? My favorite subject when I was in school was actually gym class because I loved exercising. And that's something that I do every day that I encourage everyone to do because the more we're exercising, the better we're going to feel and our bodies feel better and we're functioning better within daily life.
Well, one of your favorite things is when exercise OT. What do you give you the idea to get us exercise?
What gives me the idea to do exercise? Because exercise helps to activate different areas of our brain. When we're activating different areas of our brain with our left and our right hemispheres, we're able to coordinate and to do things better. We're able to pay attention better. We're able to sit in class better. We're able to copy from the board better. We're able to get through our days easier.
Is your favorite game? Or is the reason you can play Spit with us?
So Spit, I don't know if a lot of you guys know, is a card game. So a lot of things that I'll introduce in the OT room is also about using your hands and your eyes together. And a lot of things are good with playing cards, which a lot of kids don't do anymore, and introducing and learning different games with card games. And Spit is one of them, which is a fast action where you need both of your hands together and you need your vision to be able to know which card is going to come next.
Has OT always been in Herricks or is it a new thing?
No, it's always been in every school. You probably just didn't even realize that it was happening.
Do you have any teachers that help you or is it just you?
I work a lot with the speech therapist and we work together and collaborate a lot to help our students become more independent.
How would someone know they need OT?
A lot of times we do an evaluation with students to see if they qualify for occupational therapy services. So a lot of times if you're struggling, if you're having difficulty seeing the board or copying, handwriting, being able to stay focused in class.
Well, that's the end of the school part of the show. Now we're gonna get into more personal life and get to know more about you and what you like to do. So our first question is,
what's your favorite thing to do outside of school?
Outside of school, I really love being outside in nature. So I do a lot of things that work on exercise, but while being out in nature. So I do a lot of downhill skiing. I do paddle boarding. I like to go to the gym and do kickboxing. I also enjoy being at the beach a lot and bringing my dog to the beach.
Growing up, did you always want to be a teacher or did you want to be something else as your career?
So when I was growing up, at first, when I was about your age, I wanted to be an actress and I thought I was going to be an actress and being in big movies. Then when I went to college, I discovered psychology and I got a degree in psychology. And I thought I was going to be working in kind of doing commercials and those types of things. And then I started working with children and adults with special needs and who also had traumatic brain injuries. And I was helping them as a behaviorist out in the community. And I realized I was doing more things that really involved OT, which is having meaningful activities throughout your day and becoming independent with that. So I decided to go back to school to become an occupational therapist. But then I had to get another degree in health science, and then I had to get a master's in occupational therapy.
Do you have any kids?
I do not have any children, but I have fur babies. I have a dog and 2 cats.
How was your experience being a teacher during COVID? What had to be changed, and did you enjoy or did you not enjoy like during like the time?
So COVID was very challenging, and that's actually when I was first hired in the district. So I first actually started working with students in the district remotely. I never met them in person, and I had to work with them remotely on the computer, which was very challenging, not being able to have that rapport. When you're with someone in person, you're able to pick up on mannerisms. You're able to pick up on social skills. You're able to pick up on if someone's having a bad day, if you need to move on, if they're struggling with something. On the computer, it was very challenging to be able to do that. So I'm happy that we're back in person and not online anymore.
We all know that COVID had like a lot of bad things to it, but do you think there's anything good that came out of COVID?
That's a good question. I hope out of COVID, I hope we have more patience for one another. We have more resiliency of being able to get through hard times, and that we're able to kind of use each other to help build each other up.
Besides for kickboxing, did you ever play any other sports?
Yes, I was very active in sports when I was in school. So I played soccer, basketball, and softball, and I also ran track.
I know you told us how you joined the Herricks during like the COVID time. Do you enjoy Herricks, and what's your favorite part of being in Herricks?
My favorite part of being in Herricks is, of course, the wonderful students, the wonderful staff members, and I love that it's just such a community here. And we're a team, and we collaborate together to help the students become the best independent adults they can be.
So that wraps up the show. Thank you very much for coming, and I hope you have a great weekend. And I'm not sure if I will ever see you again this school year, so I wanted to wish you a great summer as well.
I hope you guys have a fabulous summer too. Any good plans?
Not sure, but I might go to like California.
To visit family?
Yeah, family and just to like travel for fun.
Traveling is very important. It's something that I recommend you all do. Do you have anything exciting for summer?
Yeah, I'm going to go to California because my sister's going to go to college there.
Are you guys going to the same part?
No.
I don't know.
Might have to coordinate to go at the same time.
Yeah.
But California is pretty big. Do you know what school your sister's going to?
USC.
Very nice. That's
Thank
very
you.
exciting. And Vincent, do you have anything exciting planned for summer to look forward to?
No.
And lastly, signing off for the last time is Danny.
Jawwad.
Vincent.